I'm here with Jerry from Rising River. Welcome, Jerry. How are you today?
Great, great. This is fun.
Awesome. So tell me, what is Rising River?
Rising River is the name we gave the small company we're doing just to make things that happen because of Florence. When Florence came, yeah, I have an elevated home, and my shop is under the home, and it got wiped out at Florence.
Oh.
Yeah, I called my neighbor and said, "How's things going?" He said, "No, it's all gone." I said, "No, the stuff I put up in the air." He goes, "No, the room is gone." I went, "Oh." So because it's tools, you don't buy tools twice. So when I went to get them, I got stuff that could do this, and I didn't know it even existed. That's how it started. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Rising River came basically from Florence. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your business?
Well, I like to make things. I spent my whole career selling it on the road and never doing anything substantial as far as physically or whatever. And my dad was a master carpenter. So we always had those kind of things around the house. So I started doing what they call a CNC machine I started using, which is 3D woodworking. I thought I'd play with that. I'd never done it before. It was kind of fun. And then I found out that they had these lasers, so I got one that went on my CNC, and I started doing recipes because I could make my computer do that. So if some sister has got that pile of all the recipes, then we take them and we try to get from that to that. This one here, I was given this recipe here, and it was any good recipe really looks tough. It's written by somebody who, for the most part, may not be around any longer. So we get it. We spend most of the time. My son taught Adobe Illustrator at college, so he tried to teach me how to repair the recipe. A lot of these were done in fountain pen or whatever. So once we have it repaired, so the computer can recognize it, then we have it tooled, and we send it to the laser to do this.
Wow.
Yeah, and the laser's cool too. It actually, our laser, we did this by accident, but now we do it on purpose, follows the handwriting. If you've seen a laser online, they kind of go back and forth on laser. Ours does not. Ours follows the writing, so it comes nice and deep and very clear. So it's kind of cool.
And how did you get an idea to start doing this?
I knew you were going to ask that. I'm trying to remember how I did. I was using the CNC machine, making different 3D things or whatever. And when I got that little laser in, and the little laser, the first one I got was not very powerful, but it could do this a little bit. And I thought maybe I could do it and follow writing. So we had a couple recipes of my wife's grandmother, an apple pie recipe. We said, let's see if we can do it. And it did. So it wasn't super dark like this, because it wasn't that strong, but it came out cool. So we said that'd be a cool thing to do. So we started doing them, and I joined the farmers market in New Bern. So that's what we started doing. We started cutting the boards and lasering them. So that's kind of how we got into it. But I don't remember specifically what made me start to do recipes.
Is there anything you make aside from this?
Yeah, I do a few things. We bought a knife, a bread knife in Florida. It was an amazing knife. I could not believe how well it cut. So I did some research on it, found out where these things came from and why I haven't seen it until now. They're actually from Appalachia. They're called Appalachian bow knives. People used to take saplings of a tree and put a thin blade on it so it held it really tight like a bowstring. It was just cool. So we did that. We do the 3D maps. Somebody gave me a map of Nantucket back when we used to live up in that neck of the woods. And it was cool. It was like a 3D map of all the wooden. And I wanted to get one in New Bern because I live in the water and the Neuse River's right here and all that kind of fun stuff. And no one made one. So I said we made it.
Where can they get in contact with you?
Contact with me is at the New Bern Farmers Market. I'm there pretty much every Saturday. And also some of my stuff is in the store in Middle Street and anchored in New Bern, the store there as well. But if you get a card there, that's usually where these come from.
Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
And if you're interested in ordering any of Jerry's work, be sure to contact them or find him at the New Bern Farmers Market.